Uh, game capture? There it is. Dude, I've had fucking issue after issue after issue today with streaming, and did not make it any easier. Okay. Okay, dokie then. We're gonna do this. Oh wow, you're like super mondo mega big because something broke. There we go. Right size now. Okie dokie. We're gonna do hardcore because I don't feel like doing anything that requires brain cells. Oh, that's right. I have the wrong skin equipped. Oops. You know what? I kind of want to go make another texture pack because this one's out of date. But I'm also kind of very lazy. You know what? It's like 1 o'clock. I'm just realizing that. So, okay. I've kind of taken up this new semi, like, normal policy now with the way that I'm going to be doing streams, which is like, if I don't want to stream anymore, I'm just going to end the stream. And I hope that you guys, if anybody's here, understand that. Okay. This annoys me. This is a functionality that should have been working. It's not, and it's very annoying. I gotta figure out why it's not working, but probably a super simple fix. The most important thing is, why did my ping not go out yet? I'm gonna give Meeseeks the benefit of the doubt, although Meeseeks has been very good recently. And I'll just wait and see. Hello, Sammy, how are you? But yeah, we're gonna basically... So, I hit this point with streaming where I'm like, yeah, I only do it if I want to, and I only go for about as long as I want to. So at any point where I start to feel like I'm forcing myself, I'm gonna stop. Adge, I'm so sorry, Tolly. I made pizza skulls to get into the spooky spirit. That's cool. I meant to get my music going. Thank you for reminding me to get spoopy music going. I had some. Let me do that now. Okay, back from Adge. I'm sorry. Hello, welcome back. I am in a fucking horrible, horrible mood. Very bad mood. Okay, is this working? Yes, it is. Just faint. So I'll quickly explain why I'm in a shitty mood. So I was trying to stream for about an hour earlier today. Hello, Sulfuric. And I couldn't connect to it. And I'm like, okay. Sorry, Vex. I'm so sorry that you have to people leave. So basically, I was trying to stream earlier, and as you guys know, I use a program called Restream. It lets me stream both on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. Now, I'm not going to lie, if one of those doesn't work, I will move on to just using one of them. The one that has my main viewership being Twitch is probably what I'm going to pick. I will be... Holy shit, he fucking survived! He fucking came out of nowhere. I started hitting him at the beginning of stream. Lurk be doing work. Take your time, D4C. Jesus Christ! Anyway. So. Enderman jump scare, correct. So, I basically was getting really frustrated because for an hour and a half I was trying to stream. And not just was I unable to just stream, you know, as like you'd expect. I couldn't connect to the servers. Any of them. I tried streaming directly to Twitch, couldn't get that one through. Tried directly to YouTube, couldn't get that one. So I was just like, alright, you know what? Fuck you. I obviously can't stream, so I'm just gonna not. Turns out it was an issue with Restream, but I still couldn't connect to YouTube or Twitch on their own for streaming. So, I was not exactly in the best mood earlier. So I couldn't connect to anything, so I was like, alright, fuck it, that's it. I'm not streaming today. Now, I know I'm not going to be around much tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming earlier, and that's okay. But I was like, are you fucking serious? Anyway. Breaking. That's right, I was making a perfect shovel, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Do I have the stuff to make it? I think so. So yeah, just in a bad mood. I apologize for that, everybody, but... If I did this right, that should... Yep, there we go. There's my new shovel. Whatever. This one I gotta just sit here and just mend. Easy fix for that. But, so yeah. I'm gonna fucking really... I'm very annoyed. And as most people know, when I get annoyed, especially at like Twitch or at a platform, I just say fuck it and go to another one. And I just stream there for a little bit. So that's usually what TikTok is to me, where I go live on TikTok. I don't feel like going live on TikTok. Not at all. I'm just kind of fuck it. I don't care right now. But as now, I think you guys can kind of understand, I'm just in a very go fuck yourself mood today. So I apologize. I will do my best to not, like, take it out on you guys. But, yeah, not exactly having a good day. Cannot watch. You could watch. You don't need an account to watch, but I also understand your stand on it. Like, okay, here, right? As a content creator, I will tell you this. Anybody who is doing content creation and is omitting TikTok as an entire platform, in the nicest way, you're hurting yourself so much more than if you were to use it. Because the same level of toxicity from that is the same that most people get from Twitter. I'm aware. Oh, no, I know. I'm not pointing out just you. I'm pointing out because I've had to explain this to a bunch of other people, too. Like, I understand people don't like it, and that's completely fair. You are allowed to not like it. But... And again, this but's kind of big. To ignore it and then complain that you don't go anywhere is really, 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 really bad. Because it's kind of like, oh, you're just not using the tools at hand. Like, there are tools for this reason. No, we'll do this. You. No, wrong one. There you are. Hello? You. That's a shame. Oh, you were the one I was just trading on. Okay. Really? Need all the cartographers. But that's good that I'm fixing this finally. Anyway. Getting Halloween recipe. Yeah, like, it's got its place. My only thing is, like, I hate it for what it is sometimes, but at the same time, it is kind of the part that makes it not exactly worthwhile. There we go. Okay, that'll do. We don't need emeralds, we just needed XP. That's kind of the answer there. I just needed XP. And that's enough for me to walk away and say, fuck it, that's good enough. Okay. But I only go to TikTok because, A, it's a whole new, like, mess of people. Also, for those people who are just saying, oh, I don't want it because I don't like it, that's fine. That's very fine. I will say, that's not helping you in the slightest, and that's why you're not making it far enough. Using the tools that are provided to you is one of the most important things about a content creator, and a lot of people forget that. Now, I'm not going to use Tali as an example. I'll use, like, Hello. I'll use, like, Dan, for example. For those of you who don't know, I have to try and help my friends and guide them as I do. I can use you? Okay. Tali, take notes. I'm about to go after you specifically and try and help you progress and make more or anything else as I should. Now, before we go anywhere else, I want to make this clear. I have no hatred towards Tali. There is nothing wrong with Tali. And I think he does a very good job with what he does. There are things that I would say he can do to improve, but we'll go from there at a later date. Here's what's very important. I like how as soon as I start talking shit about Tali, stream dies. It's just kind of funny to me. I'll wait for stream to catch up and when I stop dropping constant frames, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's wait a second. Twitch, please. It's okay. I'm lurking. Enjoy your lurk, Sammy. That's slow. That is slow as shit. But hey, it's okay. Spectrum moment. Yeah, I don't have Spectrum for a reason. Oh yeah, I should be able to handle this. I don't know what stream's doing. Anyway. Yeah, I wish I had Spectrum, then I'd have a reason. Dude, this is why I use Restream. Although I bet you it's actually just because my internet's being unstable currently. Then I'd have a reason. Restream, although... Oh no! It isn't! It's Twitch! That's funny, I went to go check YouTube and it's working like a charm. I mean, its quality's bad, but that got fixed. I can't believe this shit. This sucks. Anyway. Bro, how am I still getting shit internet? Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I kinda don't care. Okay, common Twitch. Twitch is just shit show. Not even to go over all the shit with TwitchCon and all the... I am so fucking happy I didn't go to TwitchCon now. Like, I'm at the point of where I already contacted my bank about getting, like, saying that it was a fraudulent charge, so I'm getting my money back from it. Like, the only thing... I basically... Like, I went through Twitch support and I said, hey, can I still get my badge shipped to me? Because they've done that in the past, and they're like, well... I'm like, alright, fuck you. You know, I'm actually going to go through their support and see if they will ship it to me, like, by going through them. Because otherwise, I'm totally going to go through and, like, tell my bank I didn't go, and that it was a fraudulent charge. Anyway. Seriously. Fucking hell, Twitch. Twitch, your platform is dying just like you. Jesus fucking Christ. I am dual streaming right now. If I open up both pages at the same time, Twitch loads consistently, just forever, and has such shit. And if I go to YouTube, it's running. They're choppy. Sure, they look almost identical, but YouTube's ahead of Twitch, barely. Like, I have one Google tab open. The only thing that I have open, and I do mean the only thing I have open, is Discord currently. Like, here, I'll even close Discord. Like, there's physically nothing I can do now. Alright, I don't care. Hopefully it's working. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The main thing is this. Anybody who isn't using all the tools available to you really has nowhere to, like, complain about if they're doing, you know, good or not. Right? So, a good example is... Twitch is fine for now? Alright, cool. Then we'll keep it that way. So, a very good example. Can I just... Okay, well that sucks. I don't need kelp, but we'll take a few of it. Anyway, roast me? Yeah. My boyfriend wanted me to go to the tabletops and play D&D. I had fun. My issue is, while I would have probably enjoyed it more, it was such a shit show. So, I'm not even going to go into it too much. Someone that I know, that I've had communication with for a very... on and off, had something happen at TwitchCon. That's what I'm going to say. They are a partnered streamer, and the way that security handled it was so fucking stupid. Because people were hiding their badges, because you weren't required to wear your badge full-time if you were there, and due to the mask policy, people were doing things they shouldn't have been doing, and that's all I'm going to say on it. It is not my thing. But the fact that badges were not mandatory on, people could hide them, put them in their bags, they didn't have to wear them while at the fucking event, meant that people didn't have a name to tie to these people. So, just making that clear to everybody. That's a shit show. And I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to even name who this person is as to not... This is one of my friends. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Now, ignoring that, here's something else I want to go into. Now, please, everybody understand that this is not me specifically, going at Tolly because it's Tolly. So I didn't actually do terrible my first match of Overwatch 2. I even made best play. Good for you. They removed my character. I'm not playing the game anymore. That's it. Okay. So here's the issue with where I see it going. I'm not surprised. I'm fucking annoyed. So I message... Okay, so Eclipse is aware of who I'm talking about. I message them to, let them know, hey, if they need anything, I'm around, and I feel so bad that this all happened. I'm sorry, I don't have the words to, say... I'm honestly disappointed with Twitch. The issue is the way security handled shit was wrong, but Twitch's own policy needed to be fixed. So, that's all I'm saying on it. You want to go find it? Go look at Twitter and go look at my likes. That's all you need to know. How about that? Really obvious there. Go look there. I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed at Twitch. Now, going on about it. I'm going to go over something that's very important to anybody who doesn't understand how content creation works. So, if you guys have never tried making content creation or you want this to work, here's some things I learned from being in this industry for about a decade. Now remember, a decade of experience doesn't always mean I'm the best at it. Ignoring my numbers from today because I have been streaming earlier and I've been getting higher numbers then, and I'm going to start doing that more, and I'm going to go to my later times whenever I feel like it. Here is something that you need to know. And this is going from everyone. This is just straight normal fucking conversation. Okay? 1, if you're doing this for the goal of it becoming a job, you'll fail, or you'll never be satisfied. Now, if that was disheartening to hear, here's the reason I say it exactly like that. I don't mean fail as in you won't be able to do it. If your goal is to do this as a job and get paid a certain amount, as long as that certain amount isn't super, super livable, then you should be fine. Now, the reason I say this, mainly because unless you're really unique, and unless you have a solid fucking group behind you, it won't matter. Case in point. If you don't have, somebody who's super, giving in your community, you're not going to be able to handle it as well. Because you're not going to have somebody who's going to be able to financially handle everything. That's how I'll explain that. I'll use the example of myself with Ozzy. Ozzy knows if I have the extra cash lying around, I'll most likely give it to him. Nothing wrong with that, it's just who I am. But I'm not the only one. I don't know how much, I don't know how often I see Maju in there, but Maju used to be one. Ranger's a big one. Ozzy has 2 to 3 people that are almost constantly, you know, able to give. Now, that doesn't mean that that's the reason he streams, but I'm using them as the example because guess what? It does matter. He has people, so he knows he can do it. If your goal is to do content creation as a job, don't. Especially not if you're starting from scratch. If you're starting from scratch, sorry, suck it up, you're not going to make it unless you really put the time and effort in. Now, putting the time and effort in takes a lot of time and effort. It takes a lot more than people are willing to put out. I love this spooky music, too. Spooky. But the main thing that you have to take away from this is, if your goal is to make content creation as your job, I'll put it like this. In this modern era, it's easy. Anyone can do it. But if you want to become big, or if you want to be different, or if you want to have, you know, stand by your standards, then you need to be willing to either make sacrifices, or, and again, this is kind of one of those ors, you have to be willing to go against your own morals sometimes. Case in point. For those of you who don't who don't like TikTok, my answer is suck it up. Okay. My answer to that is suck it up, but not for the reason that you're thinking. The reason I say suck it up is because it's one of the best tools you can use. And it's the easiest way for people to grow big. Now, if you don't like TikTok, you don't have to. And I'm not saying you have to use it. I don't give a shit if you use it. That's what I'm saying here. No, I don't like TikTok. No, I don't like using that platform. Not one bit. However, do I see its merit? Yes. There we go. Do I see its purpose? Yes. Do I think that it's a bad thing? No. Do I see it for what it is? Yes, it's a usable platform that anyone and everyone should be using. Now, before I go into that, I say the same thing about Instagram. But if you're going to sit here and tell me, oh, you use Twitter... What? I know. Somebody's downloading something. Because the internet just spiked for me as soon as I went live. It was fine, now it's not. So either you, Sam, Mikey, Chris, or somebody's downloading something because it died out of nowhere. Or my internet is just shitting itself because Restream can't keep up. I don't know what it is yet. No, I'm fine. I've been looking. No, you're fine. That was RJ, everybody. Say hello to RJ. He's now gone. Bye, RJ. But... And I'm sorry that the stream quality is so bad. Everybody who knows I hate it when it does this, but I have no control over this. So, boo fucking who. Okay. Here's what's most important about content creation that people need to kind of understand. Using one platform is not enough. But if you only focus on the one platform, then you'll grow a following on that one platform. That's great. That's what we want to hear. But if your goal is to be a content creator in total, here's why that won't work. I'll give you the example. If my goal is to be a content creator, then I need to focus on making content, not solely working on one thing at a time. If my goal is to be a live streamer, then yeah, Twitch is my answer. But... And I do mean but, if my goal is to be a content creator, then I have to use YouTube. Hopefully this is making some sense here. You can't just focus on the one platform. Well, this also goes for the same thing going, well, if you want to use YouTube, then you should be using Instagram and Twitter and everything else. Why do we all use Twitter? We use Twitter to explain things, but it's mainly to, like, look into the eyes of a content creator, right? Right. Hey, I got a question for all of you. Why do you use Twitter? Are you a big enough streamer to where people are looking for your tweets and actively going out of their way for it? If the answer is no, that's not a bad thing. I feel called out? Yes. I'm calling everybody out individually here. Right? If the answer to that question is no, that's okay. It's kind of the point. We all have it. We don't use it always. I've had mine for years. I use mine to learn from content creators, to, like, actually, you know, get to hear from them and shit. However, I wouldn't say... Oh, that's fine. I wouldn't say that you need Twitter to be a content creator. Hell, most people don't even use it. They only use it to get updates on their favorite creators. So, in the nice way, unless you are their favorite creator, and unless you're constantly making something on Twitter, there's no reason to use it. And that's okay. I don't know how to stream or anything other than Twitch. Yeah, that's fine. But you also don't have a capture card or a computer that you can use. You're forced to use what Xbox gives you, which is Twitch. Because Mixer is dead. Oh, perfect. Fucking... 2. Yeah, let's go for this one. That should be 1? No, it's because I didn't do the final strike, right? Yeah. It sucks. Anyway. Good Omen 1 will do. I just want something to do while I talk. Now, if you use Twitter as a content creator, then you should be using other platforms as well. And if your reasoning is, oh, I don't like them, we don't like Twitter. Don't even try and bullshit. You don't like Twitter either. Nobody likes Twitter. Not a single person likes Twitter. Like, Elon Musk likes Twitter, and that's it. But, where I'm going with this... What the fuck? Dude, my internet... It's either my internet or Restream, because I'm now way above my 6,000 kilobyte threshold. And I'm, like, still in the red. Like, I'm at 10,000. Okay. You're dying, and I don't care. But... So, here's where I'm kind of going with this. If you use Twitter, then you should also be using Instagram, or Facebook Gaming, or... TikTok or YouTube. You cannot just say, oh, I'm a Twitch streamer, so I have Twitter. That's such a shitty reason. Because then you wouldn't have Discord. People go to your Discord to get updated, not your Twitter. Twitter is the quick, oh, everything's dead. But it's just that simple to just ping people on your actual, you know, Discord, too. Now, for anybody who wants Twitch to do something about visibility, they're not going to. Give up on hope. Twitch isn't going to do it. Now, the reason I say that now is because I've been on this platform long enough. Any of you who have been on here for more than a year can tell Twitch doesn't care about visibility because it is one of the most complained about things ever on this platform. And they haven't done a fucking thing to fix it. Like, it is one of the most complained things on their platform, and they haven't even tried to fix it. So if we're going to go off anything, remember, there is no visibility on this platform, and that's kind of the point. That's okay. Now, do I wish Twitch would fix that? Of course I do. I fucking would love for them to. They're not going to. But if you want to get people to look at your stream, where do you go? You either go to Twitter, you go to Instagram, you go to YouTube, you go to YouTube Shorts, or you go to TikTok. TikTok, as much as I hate that platform, has a very good way of growing. The problem is pulling people from one platform to another is so difficult. Where are they? Over here? Now, does that mean that if you ignore the platform that you have, nowhere to complain about? If you're ignoring TikTok, then don't complain about growth. There's a tool to use. You just don't want to use it. In other words, that's kind of one of those where my nicest way of explaining it is, if somebody says, hey, I want to help you, and you don't take the help, that's completely fair and valid. But if the argument that you give is, oh, I don't like it, so I don't want to use it, that's okay. But then don't complain about the exact same thing again. Oh, Twitch doesn't have any way of us, you know, getting new viewers. There's no visibility. Yeah. So use the tools that are given to you. It's no different than if you use Streamlabs or Stream Elements. Oh, Twitch doesn't have an alert system built in. Could you imagine that? Why the fuck doesn't Twitch have an alert system built in? Like, think about that for a minute. That's something that should have been, like, maybe thought about. At least if you ask me. That's something that, like, anybody who does on mobile, they have to sit there with the Stream Manager up on the fucking, like, app on their phone. Or have a laptop next to them with it. Dude, the difference is, though, this is a readily available item. We can all use that. That's why nobody complains, because Streamlabs and Stream Elements and, you know, all of these things, they're all, like, air quotes, big and usable examples of this. So there's an example. We don't need to, you know, make it ourselves. Oh, well, anybody like me who uses Sammy, which is the new Leorn board, for those of you who don't know. Like, look at it like that. You're an idiot. They do a Twitch Studio, I believe. Correct. You're absolutely right. Now, here's the question about Twitch Studio, Tolly. Where is it advertised? I've used Twitch Studio. I've had to download it. Wait, that is a good point. I never thought of that. I'm going to point out the flaws of both platforms quickly, but just remember. Okay? Don't think YouTube's getting away unscathed. I know way more about them than I want to admit. Here's where I'm going with this. Twitch Studio does. Alright. Let's go on a little journey, shall I? I'm going to open this up. Hold on, ready? So, here we go. This is Twitch, everybody. If you guys don't know, this is what Twitch looks like. Yes, mine defaults to Aussie. Deal with it. Here, look, we're live right now. Here we are. Da-da-da-da. Alright. I just made my Twitch account. Where am I going to go? Oh, I'm going to go to the creator dashboard. I'm going to show you all where it is. In here, you can learn all of the things you need to do. All this, I'm not ready, I'm Kyan. Hello, Kyan. So here you have your insight, which I don't care. Here's your analytics. Like, I don't care. Look, here's all your information that everybody wants to see. I don't care. My average is 10. That's really good recently. Especially for, like, how long I've been streaming and what I've been doing. So I'm okay with this. I don't care about showing all this. Now, in my stream summary, it shows every little thing. It shows my chat activity for how often, yada, yada, yada. These are all important things to know if you're going to start streaming on Twitch, but if you're not, don't worry about it. Community, here's your role manager, where you have all these people that have different things in here. Such as people like Sticky, who is a content creator I looked up to. There's VIP, still do. Solemn, if he ever comes back, VIP. You know, these are people that I, you know, most likely talk to or have talked to or have some kind of, you know, something about them. I don't know who Silent Crow is. Goodbye. Like here, Garchomp, Fomanchu. These are people that I know and talk to. Anyway, you get the idea here. So, if you guys don't notice, Twitch doesn't have, you know, here's your content, right? Video producer. Collections. Clips. Copyright claims, very important. All of these things, very, very useful. Okay? Look, here's all the clips of my channel. Most of them Tolly. Thank you, Tolly. I have to go through and download all these. But you get the idea here. Okay? Where am I going to figure out what to stream with? Well, if you go and ask anybody, they say, oh, go to OBS. There's this function down here called Streaming Tools. Have you ever gone in here? I have. Twitch Studio Beta. It's not even out of beta, so it's not released yet. We'll go with that. OBS, one of the next best things. We all know it. And it's the one. That's why it's next in line. Streamlabs Desktop? Well, after the controversy they were in, probably not for the best. XSplit. You have to pay for this one. Or you did. Now you might not have to. Gamecaster. Never used it. Melon. Never used it. Lightstream. Barely touched it. Here it is, though. It's still in beta. Our free streaming software is built from the ground up. And it works. Very, 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 very well. I've used it. Here's the setup guide, though. It works. Here's the thing, though. It only comes with support for these capture cards. Now, if you don't know, that's the main ones. Alright, well, I've just taken away their VIP. If they come back, they can have it again. Anyway. But if you go to OBS and you go, here's your setup guide, here's everything you need to know. Your wiki, the Discord for OBS. If you don't know, there's a Discord for OBS. If you have a problem, you can go there and ask them for questions. Forums, open source, the feedback for it. All of that's there, and this isn't here. This does its job, but it's not the greatest. And if you've ever noticed, this is what it looks like. It does look, air quotes, professional enough for what they give you. But it's not great. I've used it. It's definitely better than nothing. But if you wanted to use Twitch Studio, which has a built-in thing, a built-in alert box, you have to go and figure out where to find it. While everybody would just say, go look up OBS. Anybody you go and ask, oh, I'm using OBS Studios right now. I really am. OBS 28.0.1. Let that sink in. I'm literally using OBS. So I would have told everybody else to use it. And ready? Hold on, I'll do this quickly. I'll show this off too quickly. I also use a program called Sammy. This, Sammy, allows me to make customized alerts. If you guys haven't seen these before, I'll show you guys. Ready? We'll use, yeah, it's time to stop. Whatever. Tolly, can you do it's time to stop and give yourself back the points? Just show it off for a second. Because Restream doesn't have that chat function working yet. Any one of my mods want to do it and then give themselves back the points, that works fine for me. There you are. No, it doesn't work anymore, Tolly. That's why I said use the channel points, because I removed that. Otherwise, I would have done that.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
There we go. Thank you. That is what that looks like to everybody. That is a custom alert that I have put into my OBS using Sammy. So if I told somebody, "Hey, I want to have my alerts," then I'm going to tell them to go through OBS Studio and Sammy, because look at what I'm capable of doing. And that's not even a big one. You want to know what you can do? You can nuke my stream. You can turn off my stream. Stop me from streaming. Let that sink in. You think, "Oh, I'm doing something right?" You can donate to stop my stream. That's what it is. Now, I'm not going to say that it's perfect. What I'm going to point out is, that's a thing that I have access to. Okay, well, it's just him. We'll sleep. We should be able to get through the night. And he missed. He's a stormtrooper. Perish. Perish. Okay. So, the only way to get a built-in, you know, a built-in one is use Twitch Studio. But you can't do what I just showed you all with Twitch Studio, and that's okay. There they all are. That's not as great as I wanted it to be. Okay, I'm gonna pop a totem. It's going to happen. I have 2 more on me. Yes, we do. I didn't kill the villager, so we're going to risk it to kill the villager. Anyway, villager died. Didn't want to pop that one. Did not want that one to happen, but we did it anyway. Okay, we're going to wait a second until I have about 6 or 7 hearts, alright. Okay, now we run. Again, we don't want the totems to pop, because then I have to run back to my chest and go grab more. Not that I don't have plenty of totems, I just don't like wasting all of them like this. So, okay. Now, before we go anywhere else, let's just knock down the stragglers. There's always a few down here. Now, if you've ever wondered that, Twitch doesn't give... Here's the other thing. Twitch doesn't give you, like, a page that says, hey, this is where all of your things should go. If that makes sense. There is nowhere where, like, oh, all of your things will be handled. You have to go through a third-party thing in order to do it. Or you have to go through Twitch Studios, which I've now just shown how stupid that is to find. Okay. Now, going on from there. I'm going to get chopped up if I'm not careful. I see the Evoker. I need to kill you. I don't want you spawning Vexes. Okay, good. Oh, well, he already did. Fuck. I want to use Sammy and do more cool shit, but I have no creative ideas, which I know is the biggest area I'm lacking. Well, here's another thing, right? The main thing with Twitch that gets really frustrating to people who want to stream, we'll say that, is that if you are not unique, or if you don't have something to make you different from everybody else, you're not going to get many people watching you. And unless you have an into a community already, you're not going to be able to, you know, go anywhere in a community. Case in point. Myself and Tolly are both somewhat into the Pokemon scene. We both, you know, watch people in it. We both have ties to the Pokemon, you know, community. I refuse to call myself a member of the Pokemon community because I hate that community. If I'm not shiny hunting, they don't show up. That's kind of one of the biggest issues. All right, one Evoker. Okay. Hopefully this is making some sense to you all. If I don't stream exactly what people want, they're not coming to my stream. And that's okay. Good for them. I hope you find that bland content creator who will do anything and everything for your support, because guess what? In the nicest way, I don't want to do that. I stream what I want to stream, and usually that's the same game. Now, that isn't saying that it isn't going to work otherwise. But, again, if you want to do this for a job, then you're basically subject to taking whatever, you know, they want you to play. And that's kind of the issue. Now, if you want to branch out into other communities, you have to basically sit here and take the, oh, I'm going to be basically without income for a while if you're doing this as a job, because you're trying to branch into a new community. Well, you know what sucks about a new community? It takes time to build. He already summoned his Vexes. Are you kidding me? Just stay up there. Ooh, he dropped his potion for me. That's a new one. Haven't seen that in a while. So, that now leads you to have to branch out. Now, unless you know somebody in another community, like myself with Minecraft, or Ozzy, who now does mainly Nintendo content, but did Pokemon content, and I wanted to break through, I need somebody to tell me, hey, here's what you should do. This is kind of where the issue gets worse. Now, because of the fact that Twitch has no way of, you know, getting new people in, and that's not entirely true. They do now, but it's basically pay to win. Let me explain to you what that means. If you guys started a hype train, everything over a 5% or a level 5 hype train will now recommend people to my stream. That's really, really cool. But it means that people have to pay to do that. And I'm sorry, I don't love that idea. Alright, one Evoker up there. Maybe two. Alright. We need arrows. I think that's what I need. You're a piece of shit. Oh, there's an Evoker down there. We'll deal with him quickly. Get out of my way. Perish. Ooh! Not good. There goes that totem. This Evoker must perish. Level 1 upwards is a boost train, I believe, and the hype train is now uncapped, so it does not stop at 5. However, the higher the boost train, the more recommendations get sent out. Now, the reason that they changed that... Oh, I thought that I was already out. Alright. There we go. Just gonna grab that quickly and be ready for it. I knew it was gonna happen. So far, we're still at the same amount of totems as before. Ow! There we go. I thought you couldn't fit in this, I'll be honest. That's not good. I really need to figure this out. Either my armor needs an upgrade or something. But jeez. Okay. Now I just have to worry about Vexes. You shouldn't be able to hit me. It's okay. We can come down here pretty well. I think Vexes actually die in water. No, they don't. I thought they did. Oh well. That would have probably made them way too easy if they could die in water. Luckily for me, my helmet has Aqua Affinity on it and Respiration, so I can be down here for a long, long time. Plus, I have places I can hide. So there. Ow. Oh, I knew the Vexes were going to be the worst part. They'll chase me from hell and on. Anyway, we'll just sit down here for a minute. Wait for my food and health to regen. Anyway, where I was going with this whole thing is... basically, because of the way that Twitch is set up, it almost requires you to use other platforms. I'll give you an example of why I think that this is where YouTube kind of has the superior here. YouTube has something that Twitch will never have, and it's called a community tab. What I mean by that is... oh, that's bad. Okay, we'll have to go and grab another totem. Normally I like to keep an extra one on me, but I don't think I have one in this box. I do! I thought so! I always try to keep an extra one with me. Okay. Gotta be a little more careful now. I only have this one on me. And I'll have to go back to my chest to go grab another one. So we'll just try and be sneaky and go grab that first. Where is he? Okay, cool. Anyway. The main thing is, Twitch doesn't have a community tab, which is what forces us to use Twitter. If it had a community tab, and I do mean this, if it had a community tab, we wouldn't have to use Twitter as much. We could literally just, theoretically, just, you know, use Twitch. Then we wouldn't have to use Discord to notify when we're live. I think you guys are starting to catch on of what I'm going after here. Twitch's issue is that it has no way of, you know, recommending people or doing things like that. And a big reason for that is they don't need to. Somebody else did it for them. What the fuck? What the fuck is hitting me? That Vex is fire aspect. Oh, that's what it is. So, YouTube has a community tab. I also know this because I just unlocked it. Like, I'm not kidding when I say I genuinely just unlocked it. On my channel, I can now go and use the community tab. So I can message people who watch my stuff and let them know that, you know, I'm doing stuff again. Where is this little fucker? Where could he have gone? Stefan Adge? That's another thing, Twitch. Stop with that shit. Yo, guys, I fell out of bed. Anyway. Oh, I see him. At the end? Hooray! Hero of the village. Okay. The main thing here is that if you want to do content creation, you have to understand that using other platforms is a necessity, not a recommendation. Case in point, if your streams are doing good, upload them to YouTube. Make videos out of your, streams. Dude, I've got so many saddles. Okay. You. There we go. We'll wait for Tali to get back, and then I'll keep going. But basically, I talk circles around like content creation all day because I've been doing it so long that I see the trends and I know where things have to go. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Back from matches. There we go. Okie dokie. So, the quick thing I'm going to say is... Fuck me. I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. If you're going to ignore using certain platforms, then the problem is there is nowhere for us to, like, complain or anything else because they just don't care. Now it begins. They're throwing shit at me. No, let me buy things first. I have 5 of these. There should be one more. Is it you? Yep. They're using this for our emeralds. Okay. As you can see, I have weird items. They throw things at you when you get Hero of the Village, apparently. I always forget. What I missed? Nothing. I kind of waited for you to come back. Okay. The main thing to know is that because Twitch has this basically useless way of, like, finding people, because now they've gotten rid of, like... Now the raid function doesn't work as it should, and now, hopefully... Thank you for the cookie, whoever threw that at me. Which one of you threw that at me? I don't care, you're nice. Thank you for the cookie. I just have to go through and check all these things. Did I just expose things? No, not really. I just showed that Mix is constantly in the editing chat. Okay. We saw nothing. I mean, it's not like there's anything to see there. It's just Mix being Mix. Okay. So, here's something that's very important, right? And I will say this because you complain about it a lot, Tali. Not specifically for the sake of, like, you're doing this and you are part of the problem, but I mean, you complain probably the most that I know of about Twitch not having a, like, visibility anything. Or any way of, like, being discovered, like, no discoverability. That's because Twitch doesn't care. Twitch wants you on their platform constantly, and wants you to go from stream to stream to stream to stream. So the difference is there isn't supposed to be discoverability like there's YouTube, where you find someone, you go down a rabbit hole of their content. Because there isn't a way to do that. Besides VODs. And VODs just don't work the way that they should. Now, going on to that, because it is semi-important, I would say. I do not remember the last time I complained about that. It was on Twitter, I know that. I know it was on Twitter. It has been a little bit, but the main thing is to ignore it being like, oh, well then just use TikTok, just use YouTube. Use Instagram, use Reddit. These are all social media platforms that we should be using as content creators, but you know. The problem is people don't like one or more of these platforms, and that's okay, but it's not a good look to ignore them, kind of thing. Mainly for the reason of, I'm trying to think how I can say this without, like, coming off rude to anybody who wants to do content creation. If you want to do this, then you need to be willing to make sacrifices, and one of the big ones is, you know, you're gonna have to put a lot of time into these things. And if you choose not to use a platform which has one of the best return rates, like, anybody knows it. Like, you want me to tell you something right now? Hold on, I'll do this. I don't care. Hold on. Here, ready? Here, we're gonna go over my TikTok for a minute, ready? Because I don't use it often, but I want to show this, ready? This here is my TikTok. As you'll notice, ever since the beginning, I had 1,000 to 600 people, and then it dropped. But I was still within the thousands. A 3,000 video. But as you'll see, I didn't really, aside from a handful, I didn't go beneath that, like, 100 mark. That's 100 views. That is not something I get on YouTube. That's not something I get on TikTok, or on Twitch. I don't get that here. Like, here, ready? I'll even, like... We'll go to my channel. Videos. These are my past streams. 60, 84, 13, 42, 38. Okay, well, this is just 38. 30, 17, 11, 4, 8. These are the full broadcasts. If I go here to all videos, right? And then we go to most popular. 84 is the most I have in a good amount of time. But on TikTok, the most I have is 15, 20,000 views. I mean, hell, I have 1,214 followers here. And my first video was made in February of last year. (2021) February 6th. I've read it, I mentioned it. It does not get used. I have Instagram and I barely use it since I never have shit to post, since I do not like photos of myself. It's just hard to find the motivation to edit 20 hours of footage, especially when I do not know how to edit down gaming shit. Okay. We'll get to that one in a second, Tolly, but you're ignoring this one again, which the whole reason I'm pointing it out is... Here, ready? We'll even... Yeah, I typed in YouTuber by accident. That's great. Fat fingied. It's okay. Here we go. Ready? Videos. One of my highest videos is the MCC Rising application, and then Pixelmon. Jeez, I still gotta go through and, like, get rid of a lot of these old videos. Not get rid of them, just unlist them, because a lot of mine are unlisted. Like, here, ready? I'll expose my creator, I don't care. A lot of my stuff's already unlisted. I've been unlisting a lot of the stuff that just old. Like, things that are no longer, like, necessary. Like, update, short update. These things are no longer needed. Because I'm not doing them anymore. Like, here, ready? New video every day this week. Yeah, that got done because that's in 2018. But you'll notice that the views on this, 1,200. You know, 1,000, 2,000, 1,000. These are shorts. These are what people want to see. And I actually used Skywars twice. On purpose. I never changed these names, and I'm going to fix them now. I uploaded the same video twice to see if I was crazy. So ready? If you go to my TikTok, and we go to the Skywars video. Where is it? This here had 12,000 views here. Like, what the fuck? So I go on YouTube Shorts, I want to try it here too. And it got, 2,000 views. And I was like, what the fuck? So I did it a second time. And I uploaded the same video 2 days later. Just to see. One of them got more interactions, but had less views. This one has actual comments on it. Like, look. Like, there's actually something here. So I tested this by uploading the same clip. That is not it. Hold on. These two are the same clip, 16 seconds. This has no comments. I think there was. I think there was something that I, specifically left out. Let me check. Hold on. Yeah, no, I think there's one that, I deleted because it wasn't... Yeah. But these are the exact same video. 129 likes and 100 likes flat. 2,000 and 1,000 views. The fact is, short form factor content is probably where it's at, and it sucks. It sucks. It fucking does. Now, this one, I'll admit, was a trend. The MCC Rising applications, you get the idea here. This is why, because MCC Rising, as you can kind of guess, right? This was a trend. So, using that's different. Also, I would recommend, if any of you guys are going to be doing YouTube, install TubeBuddy. That's this thing here. I'll quickly show you what it'll do. We're going to use the Pillarmen theme because it's just a good song, and I'm just going to mute it. Okay. So here's all the recommended, as you'll see. This is TubeBuddy. It gives me how many total views a thing is, how many comments. So I don't have to go looking for these things here. Here's how many likes. Here's what it says. Oh, the best practices are high-res thumbnail, info card added, end screen added, liked on Facebook. Oh, look, a comment hearted would help. Chapters added is a big deal. Please don't skip on that. Comment pinned. Captions added. Here's all the tags that they use that you do not see. Where do you see your tags, everybody? You don't, unless you go to the full description. And even so, I don't think it shows anymore, because this has been changed so many times. There's all the tags that they use to help you find it. That's funny that that's how that... For those who don't understand why that's a tag, I'll quickly show you. Let me play it for a second. I'll get in trouble for it. Ready? That's how that song starts. Anyway, this is the Pillarmen. It's such a good fucking song, and I love it. Anyway. Okay, you get the idea. We're using the Pillarmen because it's a song from a show. Now, this has all of this information that you would need to know. How many likes it has on Facebook, how many upvotes on Reddit it has, how many videos the person has, their subscriber count, which isn't entirely true. As you can see, it's 150, but they have 80,000. It's how many did they get from this video alone. This is a very useful, thing to use. Anyway. We're going back to TikTok for a minute because it's very important to mention. TikTok has a form of live streaming. And it's boosted by likes, which is really cool. Now, I haven't had the opportunity to do too much on it. I'll admit that. But, alright, here, ready?
I know. Hypixel.
Shut up, me. This is what these look like, okay? This is what TikToks look like. It's basically you doing parkour in the background, and you talking. Dinosaur, hello, look. If you go through... and you, heart every comment that goes on there, and you comment on them, you'll get more reactions. That's just how it is. Case in point, this was one video. This was me building a computer. Here was the computer done. This didn't do as well. This was just after the stream. You normally want to post before a stream. You kind of get the idea here. What was this? Why are you here? Oh, yeah, this is for the month of November. Here. This was me opening a bunch of cards. This didn't do so great. 95 views is still good, though. It's more than my fucking Twitch VODs get. Now, I will say, I have a lot of clips to post. Thank you, Tolly, for that. I have so many, in fact. Tolly, I'm going to show our DMs. I'm warning you now, I'm going to show our DMs. You are okay with this, I hope, right? Before I show, are you okay with this? Don't worry, I'm scrolling past all the important stuff. All the stuff that you don't want me showing. Oh, hold on, excuse me. Do you mind, sir? Just go to the clips? Yeah, okay. No, I was going to do that anyway. Okay. So here's what I was talking about. Here's what Tolly does, and this is only one of them. There's only one of them. There are many more. Tolly will send me, hey, I was asleep. My apologies for missing stream. Okay, not a card pull, but something I found funny. Camera has a heartbeat. This is everything I pulled, roughly, in a, you know... This is everything that I pulled out of one stream. All of these are clips. Let's click Mewtwo V-Star, right? I'll click here. I think this is the golden one. No, it's not. Oh, there's the Mewtwo V-Star. So there. All of these clips, Tolly got them all for me. So all I have to do is go through and download them all, and we're good. Now, thank you, Tolly. You asked me to... I did. I said if you had time. I didn't mean for you to, like... drop everything you were doing to do it. Now, those are all quick 10-second or less clips that I can post to TikTok. That's important, because those are things. That's a niche community. I make time for you. Oh, Tolly, I'm not worth it. You're too nice to me. Howdy. Hello, Shy. How are you? Shy, I haven't heard from you in a little while. I hope you're doing okay. We're going over content creation and just talking over it. So you're welcome to join in if you'd like. But the main thing is to use all of the things at your disposal. Now, if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. But the issue is, it's very difficult for me to kind of defend certain people and some of the actions that are said. Because the issue is, there is a place you can go to do these things. It's just not right to have to spread them out, I agree. I see you live. I recently started working like 2 days ago, and it's been tiring moving around again. But money's money. That's understandable, Shy. Yeah, I'm trying to do it again, just constantly. I also need to get back into it because November's right around the corner. And, does that work? Is that working still? That's Nightbot here. Is that one working in YouTube too? Oh, wait a second. Nightbot on YouTube's slow. That one may not be working on YouTube. Nope, there it does. Okay, it was just a little slow. Good to know. But yeah, so I do things for November. I kind of just left the gist of it out there because I know that YouTube isn't where my main audience is, so I didn't add the rest of it in, which is basically it's me saying, hey, watching is perfectly fine, and, you know, that's good. I left a Nightbot's YouTube cut off at, you do not have to donate. Because, you know, that's not where my main viewership is. And everybody, you know, here does. With work finally starting, I'm hoping to be able to participate in events and stuff like charity. Ooh. Hopefully. It'd be fun. But, so yeah. As you can gather, it's great. So here's where content creation kind of comes in. And I'll go over my like list of things that are important for anybody who wants to get into it or anybody who's already in it to make it more profitable / get the viewership you think you deserve. Step 1, actually utilizing most, if not all of your, utilizing, if not all, most of your tools. What that means is getting to know and use any tool at your disposal. Now, if you're not understanding how to do it, ask for help. People are willing to help. At least in my case, I'm willing to help my friends, and I'm willing to give the advice that some people want to hear. A good example is, while I always recommend, hey, you should use TikTok, the reason for that is it reaches a much greater audience really quickly. TikTok will help you reach such a broad audience, and it's not as niched out as Twitch is. Now, the problem with TikTok is it's the culture. The culture sucks. I'll be the first to say, the culture on TikTok sucks. I was sitting there on stream one day, and they are some of the weirdest people. But, at least I felt fulfilled streaming on it, which I hadn't for a while on Twitch. And I've started to feel that more now, which is why I'm not really jumping around. But my whole thing is I want to get a TikTok stream key as well. So I can stream this as well to TikTok as I do to YouTube and Twitch. Because that would just be fucking cool. That's all it is. It would just be fucking useful. Does TikTok have streaming for PC? Yes. So you can now get a stream key. You just have to hit a certain requirement and then go through TikTok support or something. That's usually the easiest way. So yeah. So yeah, they do. Multi-stream is cool. Yes, I'm using it right now. I'm both on YouTube and Twitch. And I've been doing that for the last 4 or 5 days, testing out Restream, getting to know the platform, getting to know how this works. So I can then work on how I want to fix things. For instance, I want to work on a Twitch bot that will just say when somebody does a channel point redemption. Something super simple, but it's because Restream doesn't... Restream's bot relays everything. So, for those of you who are interested, I'll do this. There. If you want to go to my YouTube, you guys can see the chat from Twitch in YouTube, and vice versa. If somebody tweets or talks in YouTube chat, you guys can see it in Twitch chat. Excuse me. My throat is very, very hoarse. I should probably be drinking water, but I'm lazy. Give me a rabbit's foot. Yeah. Give me a rabbit's foot. Perish. Give me rabbit foot. Test. Yes. There he goes. Hi, Shy. So that literally is... Shy, if you can look in your Twitch chat, you should now see... So that's a really useful functionality that people don't realize. So there you go. In case you guys care. That's what Restream can do. It has relay mode, and it's really useful. Now, it's not perfect. There are other things you can do. I can go through right now and set up filtering. So I can make it so words won't go through. Of course, it's going to take time. I can set up the bot to do relay, so it'll tell everybody except moderators. That's important. I can also have it do a reply command. So if somebody says something, it will reply to them, say, hey, this, I gotta try this, it's so cool. Now, the only thing I'll say is, I'm using the paid version of Restream. Now, before anybody goes anywhere, the reason I'm using the paid version is I have wanted to use Restream for a while. Using a paid version gives me the benefit of 3 things. 1, I can stream up to 5 channels with no issues. Here, I'll actually go over this quickly. So, all plans, if you do a free one, I think you can do up to 2 channels at once, and you get the Restream, like, watermark on it. For $16 a month, or $200 roughly a year, you get no Restream branding, stream up to 5 channels, and you can custom RTMP. So at this point, it's all up to your upload, right? Correct. So the only thing I'll go about this is very important, is teams. You can set up, which is another reason why I said Restream kind of, you know, Restream got a pass for me. I can go in, and I have 4 seats on my team. What that means is I can come up here and go, oh, my team. I can give somebody access to my Restream so that they can stream from my account on my account. On all of them, all at once. Let that sink in for a minute. It's like, it's not even, I don't even share my stream key. I give them access and I can revoke it at any point. So that means that if, let's use Shy as an example here. Let's say Shy wanted to stream for, you know, in November when I do my pancreatic cancer streams. Let's say I'm unable to and Shy goes, oh, I can stream that day. Do you need the help? Yes, I can. Would you mind streaming for me on my behalf? That can be done. We're going to be experimenting with that very soon. Ozzy's going to be testing that very soon, because Ozzy is going to be someone who I have on for Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. I'm also looking into at least one other person, but Ozzy's a guaranteed. He's offered to do it. I'm so excited for it. As well as I'm working on getting him his own, like, how do I explain this? I'm working on getting him his own link so that he can donate to the charity as well, have the overlays if he wants to. All of that stuff, so if he wants to, it's there, but he does not have to use it. Okay. Certainly interested to participate. Yeah, there we go. So that's something that, like, people can do. Now, I don't want to say that they have to, and I don't want to make anybody feel that they have to. I'm going to be doing my part as best I can. Now, I will say, I'm going to be removing people from Legoland very soon. For those of you guys who don't know what Legoland is, it's basically just my friend server where I have a very small amount of friends. And I'm going to make it very clear in there that I'm going to be in there 9 times out of 10 during November, because I'm going to need the help. you know, I'm going to need the help of, like, keeping people entertained and stuff. There will also be a lot of new people being added in. I'm working on who. I have a working list. Shy, you are on that list, but if you're in too many Discords or you don't want to join, do not feel you have to. I'm just warning you. I have a handful of people that are already here, but we're going to go through them soon, and I'm going to go through who's available, who's not, who wants to participate, and who doesn't. Again, it also doesn't mean that you have to join to, like, be a part of this. I'm just recommending, hey, if you want to join, you can. That's where I'll be. What is Legoland? It's literally my Discord server for just friends. I think it's got like 15 people in it in total. Hold on. Never mind, I was wrong. It's got 12, including myself. So yeah, it's just my little it's just my little friend server, kind of like how Eclipse is Chaos. But it's my main, like, where I'm going to be sitting. So I'm not... Because an issue that I had for a while was that I don't want to sit in somebody else's Discord. And I certainly don't want to sit in my open Discord for the public while streaming for, you know, cancer awareness. I know this comes off kind of rude, but the main reasoning for that is I've already had people come into my chat and be complete fucking douches during those streams. And I'm sitting here like, how low are you in your life where you have to ruin a charity stream to make yourself feel better? Hold on. Yeah, I can send it to you and just make sure. Yeah, I don't mind sending it to you, and then if you don't like, you can always leave. Like, I have no worries about that, but yeah, I can send you that all. Oh, I like how Karma's gone, but we still get the Twitch spawn is now active on the Karma server. Yeah, Karma's very dead. I feel like there's less and less cows every time I come over here. Alright, let's go grab some wheat and just give these cows food so I can have more of them, even though I don't eat them. Karma dead, Crabrave? Yeah, Crabrave. In case you all didn't hear about that, yes, Karma is gone, but not forgotten. Doesn't mean that it's gone in its full entirety, but it is gone currently. And it is gone as of how it is going to be done. Karma might come back under a new name, but it is not with the rest of us running it. Currently, Gork is working on a new SMP that will be using... we'll be using the old Karma server as far as we're aware. But that is kind of the end of that one. Karma is gone, and it makes me very sad, because I didn't get to do much on it, but it is kind of... It was for the best. It was a conversation that did have to happen, with Clover being needed at school more often, Gork and Eclipse both taking time to focus on their own content creation or other things. Oh, wait, I can talk during this. Thank you, Candy Piggy, for the resub. You know you still have your own alert, right? You know your alert still works, right? I think Candy should still work. I haven't touched that one in so long. But hello, thank you for the resub. There we go. So there you go. None of mine do. I gotta go over it, because you're not the only one. A lot of things apparently broke in the recent little bit. Like, all of Dan's broke too. I've been trying to work on his a lot. I got some of his working, and then we're just waiting on the freeze filter to work again. But yeah, I can go over it with you and see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. Wow. You deleted all mine? Oh, no, that's right. I got rid of them all by accident, because I didn't realize that they weren't saved over. That was my fault. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. I guess we're just gonna have to go looking to see if we can find all of your things again for it, so that we can just remake them all. It's not difficult to make. They're not, like, the actual coding isn't hard, but... I thought you were taking a nap. Oh, I did. I took a depression nap. It didn't help. I'll be honest. I took a depression nap. It didn't help. I'm working on your commission. Ooh. Hooray. So for those of you guys who don't know, I make customized merch for the Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. That pretty much all of the profits go straight to that. So I'm working on that. Also, I'm using a new merch site, so the old one doesn't work. So we're just waiting to see. I'm just waiting for it to be finished, and then we're gonna go from there. My PNG tuber is also gonna get a little bit of an update. Nothing too big, just mainly the ribbon, but you know. New merch store? Correct. I am not using Streamlabs anymore, but the main reason I'm not using Streamlabs is because I actually got an invite from this one. You should know what it is, Tolly. I think it's the one you use now. I think you use Fourth Wall. But basically, I got an invite from them a little while back. And so I emailed them back and said, yeah, is there any time I can meet with somebody? Because I have a few questions. And went over it with the guy, the salesman. He was very, very, very nice. And when I was telling him, like, yeah, I'm a little iffy on it because I don't really, you know, make too much merch. The only reason that really got to me was he's like, yeah, we can do limited run, like, drops that actually, you know, do what they're supposed to and everything else. Like, mine was 50, but I don't care. 50 credit is still fine, but yeah. So I'm going to have them, hopefully, which is why I wanted to get it all done sooner, so I can go get them shipped out sooner. Because as you might have guessed, it's kind of coming up close. It's kind of coming. Oh, they lowered it again? Yeah. I'm not exactly against that. I think that 50 is still good enough to be able to buy it. But it's only going to let me get a sweatshirt or two. Which is fine. I'm not going for major profits, but Fourth Wall has a better profit margin than others as well, which is a big deal. And I believe it's invite only still. So, yeah. But I haven't created any merch with it yet. But that is because I haven't gotten my designs yet. You can request to join. Yes, you can. I did know that. So yeah, we're gonna see. I got 150 when I joined, then it got halved for how many people joined. Yeah. So I got 50. That's perfectly fine by me. But I need to create my first product, and then I can kind of open the launch store. The store is not finished yet. It's still just coming soon because I haven't said anything yet. That's kind of all it is. Yes, there's the little... See, what I want to know... Actually, now that I'm here, let me think about it. Do they have, like, stickers and shit? That's just something that I can just have made, like stickers? I think they do have stickers, right? They do, yeah. I originally wanted to do that kind of stuff. The other one is, like, I wanted to do desk mats because I thought that they were cool. I also don't have one. I'd love to have one. Now, something that I like about them. You can also do hats without paying a fee. Yes, that's true, but I didn't pay a fee in the first time. Also, I think it's really funny, and I kind of want people to know this. It's really funny. So I made the decision that I was going to move the Fourth Wall, and then 2 days later, I got a box in the mail from Streamlabs, and it's a Streamlabs backpack. And a thank you for being one of our creators. And I'm sitting here like, I'm now fucking moving away from your company. Oops. That's fucking funny, though. So, yeah. We'll see. I might keep the Streamlabs as something, but Fourth Wall also does other things, so... Now, the only reason it really sold me was mainly for the profit margin, and that the cost is technically lower. Not much lower, but it's lower. So it means that if I do sell something for, you know, November and the Pancreatic Cancer Awareness, it all gets sold at a better price. And that's kind of a big deal when you're looking at, like, donating the profit. So, just saying that for that. Okay. But yeah. We're going to be using fourth wall, hopefully. Again, I say hopefully. I just need to get the designs, and then we're going to go from there. I wanted to go through and commission 2 other artists as well, but I wanted to get the original design first. It was lower, but the price has increased recently. One thing to note, you lose about $2 from processing fee. That's fine. Again, I don't care, because the whole thing is, with Streamlabs, I had to make the like pancreatic sweatshirts basically $20 in order for anybody to want to buy them. Now, that's fine and all, but what that mainly did was, you know, the other thing is I have the designs from the original years, and I'm going to make sure I just have to message one of my friends, make sure that they're still okay with me using their design again. For what I want to do is for this year, and for next year specifically, I wanted to have every single design sold. Every single design that's ever been done. So year 1 through 5 would all be sold. Because what I was noticing was that I was enjoying... I enjoy the older ones. So basically, like... So as you guys who don't know, my friend Ray Ray made me one for the first year, and I didn't ask her to. She just did that out of, you know, kindness of her heart kind of thing. It was really nice, and so I included it. And I sent her one. Or I told her I would send her one. I don't know if she ever ended up getting it. But what I intended to do was send her one. And I thought I did, I just don't remember if I did. If not, I'm going to send her one. But I was going to use all of the original designs. So if you guys don't know, Candy here, Candy Piggy, has been the one who draws almost everything for my channel. Almost everything. Minus some fan art that I've gotten recently. Pretty much everything is from, you know, from her. So, put that one away. Jesus. There we go. So, like, I'm looking through my stream shit folder. So in my emotes, I have the original pancreatic one, which was drawn up by her, which has just the ribbon and Fred, the 2 of them wrapped around. And what I had assumed that it was year 3, it's year 4. So I wanted to get another one made as well. The original idea was to have like 3 ribbons floating around Fred. Ew, can I redraw them at least? Maybe. Maybe. I kind of like the classic style of them, but maybe. I'll quickly show them. So I'll go through and show all of them quickly. I like the original one. I like the original one, that I'll say. Ew, sorry. L. So, here. This is what they look like. So I'll quickly go over this. This is the one that Ray Ray drew. This ended up going up on sweatshirts and stuff. Then we had this, which was the original one. This is the, air quotes, OG one. This is the one I still, to this day, enjoy, and I will always use this one. I love this one. This was... Ooh, hold on. Sorry. This is the one that we had for last year, which I thought was year 2, and I completely forgot that it wasn't. So by going to my old Streamlabs shop, because it is still technically open... There it is. I think did I remove them all? I don't think I did. Yeah, but basically we had all of these things. It wasn't Fred, though. We have a 3. It wasn't Fred, though. Was it? Do I still have it handy? Hold on. Let me look for it first, because I don't want to show everything that's in this folder quickly. Hold on. Do I have that one? I don't think I have that one saved. Your hand's on a string. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't have that one handy. Can you send that one to me quickly? If you still have it, because I don't have that one handy. Wait. Never mind. It's in our text messages, isn't it? Hold on. Don't have it on the iPad. The ad on your video told me that secret deodorant is for men too. What? I was unaware. That's a strange one. Also, I didn't realize that I had ads on YouTube. That's a new one. That is a new one. Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking. That is from Forrest's visit, so I know where that time frame is. Okay, I found it. Good, because I'm going to send this to myself now. I'm going to send this to myself. I'm going to do this the only way I know how, by sending it to an alt account. There we go. Okay. So I made the mistake of like completely forgetting. So let me just quickly download this quickly. Save image as. Okay, if you guys want to see what that one looks like, I'll quickly show it. That is this one here. This was year 3. So there you go. So that was year 3, and all of these are going to be available this one. I'm thinking. That's what I would like to do. But I also want to get the last one in. Anyway, hello, Ide. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Or IDM. Whatever one you want me to call you by. Hopefully you're doing well. I did not know Secret Deodorant was for men, too, and now I'm scared. That company is too strong. So, yeah. So now I'm just waiting for number 4. And then once I know for sure, I'm going to go through and commission other people. Because as much as I like having one design for it all, I do want to have multiple so that I can... In the nicest way of me explaining it, I wanted people to be able to get the one that they wanted, so that if there is a design that people want, they can get it, and they're not just fixed to, oh, look, this is the one design that I personally like. I'm also, as long as Candy is still doing that one, I should be getting a new PNG tuber. Mainly, it's just adding the ribbon. But I think that she had an idea as well, so we'll just wait and see. I'm gonna be going more into it soon. I'm going through and planning stuff because what I found out was when I went through. So this year we went through and I cleaned out an entire room, and like we've redone everything in that room. It's very cool. So there was a computer in that room, a PC that I built that was supposed to be given away, and I thought was given away. No, it ended up getting put in storage in the box, which I thought was full of other things. So that computer never got sent out, so we're going to do that as like one of the streams during November, is we're going to be giving away that PC. Which was one of the goals from the last, was that I build and give away a PC. So what actually happened was I built the PC, which was supposed to be on stream, and I decided not to because it was December and I just wanted to cool off. Given away last year. Yeah. So the whole thing was I built it and then put it in the box waiting to give away. And then I never noticed the PC has not been given, it was never given out because it was put in the box and I had like 3 cases lying around. So I had always assumed, oh, and also before I go anywhere else, that I had 3 full built PCs at a time. I had Dan's, I had Kendra's mom's, or one for her mom. And then I had, you know, that one. And I had put in 2 of them in boxes and put them in storage, I guess, without realizing. So I have to go get that one out and then give it away. Completely on me. I'm a complete fucking moron, and I admit that. I'm also going to update a few of the things in there. I have extra RAM now because I've just upgraded so many PCs recently that, you know, I think I've got like almost 100 gigs of RAM lying around, and that had like 8, maybe 16. I'm just going to give it 32 because fuck it. Or maybe I'll just give it 16. I don't know. I don't remember what it had in it. It's been so long. I know it's running Ryzen, and I think it's a Ryzen 5, but I know I have a newer Ryzen 5 as spare chip, so I might just go in full swap out. But we'll see. As well as, I'm hoping to have during November, I'm going to have streams where I'm in the garage and doing things there. I think I'm going to do a goal, possibly. Please take this with a grain of salt, everybody. But I think I'm going to go through and do a goal, which is me going into an IRL stream, taking my phone or something like that, and I'm going to be streaming from an arcade, either going to Dave & Buster's or possibly just going to, you know, a family-run one, like the one that my dad had, or, you know, figuring it out from there. But I might be going to an arcade and doing that. It's also going to kind of be like, you know, publicity for said arcade, because I like doing that. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But I have ideas for this year that I didn't want to do last year, and I'm still not entirely sure about. So the main thing is, I'm not exactly against showing my face, as I've said before. I also don't like my face, so I don't want to show it. So I'm starting to get rid of like anything that has my face in it, really. Like all old clips and videos with my face in it. Not because I'm ashamed of it, I just don't like how I look. And I'd kind of rather go back to the whole, you know, no one knows what I look like anymore. But I'm not hiding it kind of thing, if that makes sense. So I guess we'll just wait and see. It's a maybe right now, but... Yeah, I was on Dan's stream. Yeah, I was on Dan's stream. I had to go bring Reginald F. Cheddar his clothing, so he wasn't naked anymore. I had to go bring Reginald F. Cheddar his clothing. Also, I was there to watch the Rat Man make Ratatouille. It was really funny. It was really funny. He was like, are you going to even eat any of this? I'm like, no, I don't eat Ratatouille. He's like, I figured as much. I just had to ask. Okay, I'm going to ask a quick question of all of you. I know I got food earlier today. Should I go get food now? Like grilled cheese? Or should I just go and run to like Wawa or something? Like go get like a snack. You're a tall boy. From the chest up and seeing your full body was weird. Yeah, I know, I'm also fat. But ignoring that part. Ignoring that part. Yeah, I'm taller than Dan. People don't realize it because Dan, whenever you see Dan, he is very scaled for his house. If you look at him next to Guild, you can tell he's smaller than Guild. That's the important part. You're a whore for grilled cheese, so go get food. Go to Wawa. Are you just saying that, RJ, so I take you with me? I mean, understandable, but damn. Okay, I have one complaint. Why is it that BTTV is not a supported thing on Restream? That upsets me. Sag didn't come up. But the other... Yes, he doesn't eat anything from Wawa. I was going to go get goldfish. I want goldfish. And chips. I wouldn't mind chips. But get grilled ches? Maybe. Maybe. I'm going tomorrow for sure. I'm going to... I'm actually going to... I swear. I hope. Okay. So I'm going to Dave & Buster's tomorrow for sure, which is why I'm not... Which is why I'm going to stream earlier. Why not both? I could. There's a Wawa near the White Rose. But basically, I'm going to Dave & Buster's tomorrow, and I'm going with a friend of mine. So this one guy that I found works at a card store nearby, and I've gotten to know the guy really well. And I offered him, like, hey, are you free one of these days? I'd like to take you to, you know, go do something with us. You know, like me, Sam, Mikey, whoever, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, it'd be cool. And I was telling him that I grew up around arcades and stuff, and he's like, so you actually know how to, like, play arcades? I'm like, yeah, I would love to, like, go and do that stuff. So he's like, I'd love to just watch you do that. Like, if you're ever going to Yestercades or something, I'd love to see you do it. I'm like, yeah, but Yestercades isn't the same as, like, a Dave & Buster's or, like, a normal arcade. So why don't you tell me when you're free and we can figure this all out? So, basically, he was supposed to be free recently. He wasn't, which is okay. Not his fault. Due to medical issues with somebody in his family, he couldn't. So we rescheduled it for tomorrow, so I'm going to get to go tomorrow. Hopefully. If he doesn't go, or if he's unable to, I might not go at all. Just kind of because that's who I am. And I don't like doing things for myself sometimes. Very bad at that. Working on that. I am working on that. Asshole. But, yeah, we're going to wait and see. But if he's unable to, I might just take the boys and go do billiards or something, because I like billiards. It's a very calming thing to do now. I'll go? Maybe. Hi, RJ.
Yeah.
What ride? Yeah, I know. RJ's always ready for any ride. He's like a dog. You say the word car, and he's like, car ride? Waiting for him to come back in after that comment. Comparing RJ to a dog. I mean, it's understandable. What the fuck is this song? Wait, I just realized, what is this song? I like this song. Waltz of the Dead. Good song. Speaking of, I actually do have to sit down and get this set up on my phone. Okay, that should be all of them. For all of you guys who don't know, this is Epidemic Sounds. You can do exclamation point music if you want to find it, but... But yeah, I might be going there. We'll see. It'll kind of all depend. I'm just waiting on to hear from him tomorrow. That's kind of all it is. I'm just waiting to hear from him tomorrow. If he's going, I'm going, and it's just gonna mainly be us, I think, because I'm gonna tell him that the others don't want, like, that the others are busy. Because, you know, back from Adges, welcome back. But I might, because people on TikTok were like really, really keen on me, like, possibly showing off like arcade game stuff, because I have them and I'm working on repairing a bunch of them. So people were like really keen and seeing how it works, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I kind of want to. I actually did just get a brand new machine that I've been fiddling with. I also need to go and buy a bunch of like ducks and stuff, because the original idea was actually to run my Bozo crane, like a big claw machine that I have. If I can ever get it fixed, I'm working on it. I'm not smart enough. And it needs parts that I have no idea where to source. And I've asked around, and like I know where I can go get them, but I don't want to keep bothering my uncle. But in short, basically, that machine was supposed to run and have bags of chips and stuff in it, and people would pick up coins, and they would go and try and win, you know, snacks like that. Well, what I also wanted to do is, because the one little claw machine that I have is really tiny and really inexpensive, for what it's worth, I was debating on running... like a thing in there. So if you don't know what to drink, I'm gonna write a bunch of names, like a bunch of drink names on the ducks, and you can go win a duck, and that duck will decide what you get to drink. Or what I make, if that makes sense. Perish, all three of you. Perish! Where'd that little one run off to? He couldn't have gotten far. That's what I thought. Reveal yourself, duck! Quack. Can I have the window down? Yeah, you can hang out like a dog. It's okay. Okay, I think we're going to end soon, because if I am going to go get food, it is 2:30 in the morning, and I would like to go before it gets like 5 a.m., because I already have been having trouble sleeping. So, yeah. I think I'm going to get ready to end stream. If you guys enjoyed, I'll be back again tomorrow, just probably earlier. Like, guaranteed, probably around 5 EST, 5, 6 EST, because if I am going out, I'm going out around 9-ish. It'd be better for money for me, so I'll do my best to resub then. Tali, you do not have to. Do not worry about it. Yeah, so here everything... I never made the Twitter one. I'll get to it when I get to it. But yeah. But yeah, there's the TikTok. There's the YouTube. Those are the main platforms where you guys can find me. I gotta do everything else. But yeah, I will see you all next time. Have a good rest of your night, guys. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.